Mitsubishi. My name is Mason, and today we're doing a walk around video of this very neatly kitted out Ford Ranger Wildtrak. Now it is a 2018 model, so what we'll do is run through the features and benefits of this particular model, being the Wildtrak, as well as some of the cool accessories and also the condition of the vehicle. Now, as you notice on the very front of the car, there is that very nice aggressive bull bar that is going to provide a lot of support and safety for the front of the vehicle. There are also color match front parking sensors. Well, this one's not color match, but this one is color match to the front of the vehicle. On that bull bar, blends in nicely, and you've got those Vivid Max driving lights, LED driving lights mounted quite neatly onto that bull bar. There is that Raptor front grille also sitting just behind it, so it gives it a very nice aggressive grunty look. Tinted bonnet protector, that is fitted onto that bonnet, and also these nice black vinyl stickers over the front, which actually give it quite a nice detail. That's all, again, part of that Wildtrak feature. Now, headlights are a very unique design. They do come with the daytime running lamps through the bottom, indicator lamps, and also your projector globes fitted out. There are also fog lamps fitted onto the bull bar. Now, as we come across to the side, you do notice that this vehicle sits slightly higher than your standard Ranger. That is because it is fitted with a 2-inch lift kit. You've also got these really cool Yokohama all-terrain tires, and they are fitted onto your fuel vector wheels, so you can see that the rims again present in very good condition. Now, with chunky all-terrain tires like this, you're almost nearly never going to damage the rims on the inside unless you're doing some pretty hardcore forward driving. But you can see that the rims itself are in good nick, quite a unique style and shape, and lots of tread on those Yokohama tires. There are also these fender flares fitted to the vehicle, both front and back. They allow for a wider tire fitment in there, less scrubbing, and also, again, looks quite good. There is also this TJM AirTech snorkel. It's going to give a good amount of clean air through to that engine. Now, there are also a few little engine modifications, but we will run through that in a minute. 3.2 6-speed auto badging on the side on that vent. It's not actually practical, just there to add a little bit of a feature. There is also the black side mirrors and door handles, which are color matched to themselves in a slightly darker gray. There is also a pearlescent finish on those, and you got that beautiful silver paintwork behind it. Wildtrak badging located at the bottom, just to show exactly what you're driving, not just your ordinary Ford Ranger. With that side step, which is going to help climb into the vehicle considering how high it is. It does also have this nice roof rails along the side. You can actually fit out some roof racks onto there if you needed. Now, the car does also come fitted with some tint. Looks great, but also we all know the added benefits and safety of tint, so it's good that the previous owner has already fitted these out. Now, if I can get the keys, open it up so we can have a look inside the vehicle. Got those nice Wildtrak seats, so beautiful orange and black fit out. Seats are in excellent condition, nice leather fitting on the outside. Now, there is a little bit of wear, as you can see on the edging. Standard across any used vehicle, you're going to see that, but it's good to see that the bolsters are still firm. There's no unnecessary pushing on the leather or folding or damage. Nice Wildtrak embroidery on the backrest, leather fitting on the backrest as well, and on the headrest, and just a nice interior. Does have the orange stitching all the way through the steering wheel. Actually quite a beautiful car, and across the dash as well. Actually looks pretty good on the inside, I gotta say. Even your handbrake glove and your shifter glove all finish off in that orange stitching. Now, electric seat controls in this vehicle, and got that nice Wildtrak scuff plate to protect the paintwork when you get in and out. There is a bit of wear on the edging here, but again, it's not really anything significant, and carpet are in very clean condition. Door card also presents really well, which is a good sign. Now, opening up the back door so you can have a look in the back, you've still got that same orange and black kind of feature all through the back of the vehicle, and the back seats again present in excellent condition, and door card is also well maintained. Now, having a look at that second wheel, no damage whatsoever on that rim, as from what I can see. Yeah, no damage there, and lots of tread on those all-terrains. And like I said, fender flares still fitted on the back, 4x4 badging on the side. Car does come fitted with a tow bar, which is pretty handy. It's good for obviously transporting or towing around something if you need to. Does come with this mountaintop roller lid. Now, there are keys in here. You can just drop this like so, and there are covers for the actual vehicle in here. So seat covers, which are neoprene seat covers, and they got the Ford Ranger badge, kind of logo on there. Neoprene, very easy to keep clean and maintain, especially if you're going to be using this for forward driving or something like that. These are extremely handy. So these are being kept in the back of the vehicle. There's also come with these carpet mats well, I can't really say carpet mats, but they are for the flooring. They are going to give you keep the carpets nice and clean, and they're actually going to stick down to the carpet lining at the bottom, so you're not going to be moving around. Again, great for cleaning, great for keeping the actual floors nice and clean. Now if I can get this latch out, simply, maybe if I use a key, might help. So keys also come with the vehicle. Put that in there, flick that through to the right. That's locked. Okay, I'm having a bit of trouble with this, but I can assure you it works. I'm just not across how these systems actually work, but got the roller lid system fitted onto the back of the vehicle as well. And like I said, neoprene car seats, seat covers, and also the top liner fitted into the back of the vehicle. But pretty nice setup in this. Looks to be in pretty good condition from what I can tell. Reverse camera is mounted under that forward badging and also Ranger badging on the back with your color match rear parking sensors along the bottom of that bar. And the bottom bar is actually color coded or color matched to your door handles and side mirror. Now the third rim also in pretty good nick. No, that's just a bit of water sitting in the rim there. Seems to be in pretty good condition from what I can see, and no damage. Fuel filler cap will just pop open like so. That'll stay locked when you actually lock the vehicle though. Now there is a sports bar, again in that nice gunmetal grey, covers over the top and does have a high mounted brake light fitted on there. Paintwork along this side is pretty much A1. Doesn't seem to be any damage on this vehicle, but the camera person is damaging the other vehicles. Other than that, this car actually presents really well, and you've got a very nice, aggressive, well fitted out Ford Ranger Wildtrak. So what we're going to do is pop the hood and take a look inside. Having a look inside the engine bay of the Ford Ranger, you can see it's quite a nice engine bay. There are a few little extra kit outs in this engine bay, but I will run through exactly what they are. So what we have here is Ford's 5-cylinder 3.2 litre turbo diesel motor. Now this car does also come fitted with a 6-speed automatic gearbox, means more gears, better for towing, better for smoother drives, just all around better for a vehicle. Now this car has a 5-star ANCAP rating with 6 airbags, so lots of safety for the passengers in the vehicle. This motor produces 147 kilowatts and 470 Newton meters torque from factory. However, this does have a iDrive throttle response unit, so you're probably going to get a little bit more torque and maybe a slightly different tune out of the vehicle. This is a diesel car with an 80 litre capacity fuel tank. Does have a combined fuel consumption of 8.9 litres per 100, average fuel distance of about 899 kilometers off a full tank, but that is all dependent on how you drive and what kind of setup you have going. Now if you notice, there's two little components here. That is all part of the secondary fuel filter system, so it's just going to keep a lot of cleaner fuel running through to the motor rather than just straight out the back. So it's better, it's very good actually if you're forward driving, and considering this vehicle actually has a Brown Davies 148 litre fuel tank, you're going to have a lot of fuel to carry around if you're doing long drives and things like that. It's good to have that extra fuel support, and also you've got that HPP oil catch can as well, which is going to make sure you're getting that clean air back into the motor and also no dirty oil going through the turbo and burning out the back. Now what we're going to do is jump inside and have a look at some of the features. Take a look inside the Ford Ranger now. You can see it's got all those really nice Wildtrak features like the beautiful orange seats, nice leather stitching all the way through, orange stitching all the way through the vehicle. You can see that across the dash, through the steering wheel. But what we'll do is run through a lot of the features that you're getting in here. So on the driver's side door, do get your fully electric power windows both up and down. The rest of the windows are just your standard power windows. There is also window lock control behind that. Next to your door handle is your central locking buttons. Now down here on the dash, bottom right is your headlight controls. Now these do run an automatic headlight system, so just move it, twist the dial all the way to the right. That is going to engage your automatic lights, dusk sensing headlights. Next to that is your brightness or illumination for your cluster and your fog lamp controls on the left. Next to that is also your driving lights for the back. Now there is a little button to fold in your side mirrors if you wanted to. However, they are going to fold in when you actually lock the vehicle, and you've got your toggles for that next to that. On the right hand side is your left and right indicator with your high beam and also your lane keeping system. So there's a little button at the end, you simply press that and that'll turn it on and off. And that'll display just on the dash there on the right. Now on the left hand side is your wipers and washers, and these have an automatic rain sensing system. Now on the right hand side, a few little extra controls. So the right hand controls at the top here are for the display on the right. That is going to show you your display mode, your trip computer, fuel economy, driver assist, so a bit of driver information. And down the bottom is all your cruise control settings. On the left hand side is for the display on the left, and that is more for your entertainment. So your entertainment, navigation, and phone controls. So you can pretty much control your radio, your mobile phone if you need to make a call, or open up your navigation for quick directions. Underneath that is all your media controls. So volume, voice control, call reject, and mute. Now the car does come with an iDrive throttle unit, and that is actually located just here under the steering wheel. So you can kind of adjust that as you wish, depending on the kind of driving style you're doing. Now coming over to the head unit, you have probably one of the best head units on the market here, being the Ford Sync system. So on the top left here is your navigation. Pressing that is going to open up your maps. You can see we're at 20 to 32 Kangen Drive in Berwick. Actually, you can't see that, but that's where we are. Audio. It's going to open up your AM, FM radio, and if you press sources, you can see Bluetooth connectivity, digital radio, CD, AM, FM. Climate control lets you actually control your climate through the head unit here. So you've got your heated seat options. So these comes with heated seats for driver and passenger, all your fan speeds, defrosters, etc. You can control your whole AC system through the head unit. Phone is obviously for your connections, and mobile apps is when you actually connect your mobile app to it. Hazards located below that, CD input, and all your hard buttons for your radio and hard buttons for your climate control. So you can use either system. If you've got your maps up there, you can just press the buttons here. There's two 12-volt sockets on either side, a driving light button for your driving lights, two USB inputs down the bottom there for additional charging, parking sensor button, stability control, your rear diff lock, and also your downhill descent for your cruise control. Behind that is your four-wheel drive selector, so you have 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low, and this really nice gear shifter, which if I bring into reverse, you see that reverse camera on the Ford Rangers, very clear. You can see the rear bar there, and the benefit of these Ford reverse cameras is you can actually zoom in, so if you need to line that tow bar up much easier, you can do that with that little zoom in button, or just leave it as per normal. Now if I bring it down into drive and flick it to the right, that'll engage the sports shift system, so you can kind of control the gears manually yourself. If you need a bit of extra torque or extra power, you can do that, or just leave it in drive. Car's going to do everything for you. You've got the beautiful leather stitching and leather with the orange stitching as well. 2 cup holders, a nice center console armrest. If I lift that up, you can see there's great storage in there, and these actually come with a vent, so it'll keep your drinks nice and cool. Now I'll get the camera person, just pan around the interior, show you the condition. There's a 150 watt charger there and a 12 volt as well. And back seats are in excellent condition. Like I said, talk to us about that lifestyle pack, because you're gonna wanna take advantage of it to make sure you protect this leather as it is. So what we're gonna do now is jump outside and wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching the walk around video of this 2018 Ford Ranger Wildtrak. And as you can see, it is a beautiful car in pretty good condition, I gotta say. And you've got some great accessories fitted onto this: snorkel, bull bar, lift kit, very aggressive vehicle, yet well kitted out with the right kind of modifications, not unnecessary modifications. So it is a great car. If you do have any additional questions, the number to dial is 99070555. But just before I go, this car actually qualifies for our premium mechanical protection plan. What that will offer you is 5 years additional protection, coverage up to 200,000 kilometers on 181 electrical and mechanical components of the vehicle. So if you plan on keeping it for a while, there is great value in this. In addition to that, you will also receive 10 years platinum roadside assistance nationwide. So if you plan on traveling, doing some forward driving, some long distance driving, there is, again, great value in this service, because you're going to get all that protection, security, and coverage across the country. In addition to that, I would highly recommend you talk to us about our glass coat option. Considering how nicely this paintwork presents, beautiful silver color, very nice metallic, you're going to want to protect it and keep it looking this good. So what that glass coat will do is we will apply a 10% layering over the paintwork. That is actually going to protect the paintwork from bird droppings, bat droppings, oxidization, fading, rusting, paint peel, all those nasty things that can really get onto the paintwork, contaminate it, and stop it looking this good. Now that will also come with a lifetime warranty, and that is a key point there, lifetime warranty. So make sure you ask us about this. Now these two things are at an additional cost. However, if you're using our in-house finance, we'd love to introduce you to our business managers, Julie and Mario, who show just how minimal these will affect your repayments. Now lastly, but most importantly, make sure you jump onto Google, search up Berwick Mitsubishi, and see what people have to say about us. Though 1,100 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars gives you the assurance that you're dealing with the right people, the right kind of business for a good quality vehicle. Now as I mentioned before, if you did have any additional questions, the number to dial is 99070555. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for watching.